Okay. Group 2, are you ready to start? Let's welcome Group 2.
Good afternoon, we're Group 2. Today we're going to talk about managing the convention. This is our table of contents. So first I will introduce the warm-up, vocabulary, conversation, and preposition exercise. And Ninghe will in charge of discussion questions, activity 1, and Wang Hui will in charge of high and low contact culture, and inside story and job assignment. So first, before we get started, we have to warm it up a little bit. Does anyone here attend any convention before? I want someone to share your experience of joining any convention of your life. Talk about the convention that you have participated in. Anyone want to answer this? Anyone want to share your experience? Okay, I guess no one had participated in any convention yet. So which convention do you think you would be interested in taking part in? I'm gonna pick one person to answer this question. Okay, Florian. So, Florian, which conventions do you think you would be interested in taking part in? Anything? Okay, or any type? Or anyone want to answer this? Do you have any idea of which conventions do you think you would be interested in taking part in? No idea? Everyone has no idea with any interest in convention part. Okay, that's okay. That's just a warming up to think of this question. And I'm gonna introduce the 6 vocabulary in the textbook. So the first one will be, I would like to introduce the vocabulary. Please, everyone repeat after me. Exceed. The second one is approximately. Recruit. Wage. Expenditure. Amendment. The first one, exceed, is to be then a number or amount to go past an allowed limit. For example, I really don't want to exceed the budgeted expenses. Please repeat after me. Good. The second one, approximately. Close to a particular number or time, although not exactly that number or time. For example, we'll pay approximately in 19,000 NT dollar. Please repeat after me. Okay. Third one, recruit. to persuade someone to work for a company or become a new member of an organization. For example, we are short of staff, and if we don't recruit temporary helpers, we'll be in trouble. Please repeat after me. Wage. A particular amount of money that is paid usually every week to an employee. For example, we only need to give them the official minimum hourly wage. Please repeat after me. Expenditure. The total amount of money that a government or a person spends. For example, I know you want to avoid unplanned or unnecessary expenditures. Please repeat after me.
I know you want to avoid unplanned and unnecessary expenditures.
Amendment. A change or a changes made to the words or the text. For example, maybe he will agree to a budget amendment. Please repeat after me. That's our old vocabulary. Next, I'm gonna say, in charge of the conversation part. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Sarah.
Can I borrow a minute of your time?
Yes, would you like to discuss something with me?
I wonder whether it's possible to hire a few one-off helpers for the upcoming GRI convention.
It is possible, but do we have to? As you know, we are actually on a very tight budget, and I really don't want to exceed the budget expenses.
I understand that you don't want to go into the red, but we are short of staff, and if we don't recruit temporary helpers, we'll be in trouble. I mean, who's going to make name badges for our guests? Who's going to make sign-up sheets? Also, who's going to lead the post-convention tours?
But
I know you want to avoid unplanned and unnecessary expenditures, but this is vital, and it won't cost us much money. We only need to give them the official minimum hourly wage. Currently, the minimum hourly wage in Taiwan stands at only 183 NT dollars.
okay, you are probably right. So, let's say if we hire 20 people for 3 days, 8 hours a day, then we'll have to fork out.
Not only for 3 days. Although it's a 3 days convention, we'll need those helpers at least 2 days before the convention. So it's 5 days.
Right, so in total we'll pay approximately 146,000 NT dollar.
Yes, to be precise, it's 146,400 NT dollars.
Well, I'm not quite sure whether we can afford it. I'll need to consult Alan and see what he says. Maybe he'll agree to a budget amendment.
Let's hope so. Thank you.
No, I don't.
So next part is preposition exercise. We are actually blank a very tight budget. I want your answer. 1, 2, 3. No one? That's me. Jenny. Jenny Yuan. Jenny. actually what? Correct. Number 2, I understand that you don't want to go blank the red. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll show them first.
I understand that you don't want to go into the red.
Correct. Number 3, I mean, who's going to make name badges blank our guesses? Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Xing Xing.
Who's going to make name badges for our guests?
Correct. Number 4, we'll need those helpers at least 2 days blank the convention, shall we?
We'll need most helpers at least 2 days before the convention.
Correct. Number 5, the minimum hourly wage in Taiwan stands blank only 115 Taiwanese NT dollars. Okay, wait.
The linear hourly wage in Taiwan is
Correct. Number 6, not only blank 3 days. Okay, Florine.
Not only for 3 days.
Correct. Okay, I'll give the floor to Ling Wei.
Okay, first, thanks for Sarah. And today I want to try something new to entertain our presentation. Start with the first question. What was your most unforgettable emergency experience? But after quite thinking, I think that's a little bit hard to, you guys maybe have to say one experience in such a short time. So, unforgettable emergency experience or non-emergency experience are both acceptable answer to me. And after I ask you guys, I will say my own experience to you guys. Okay. Anyone want to share first? Any travel experience, competing experience, or you go to a concert, whatever you like to share with us. If no one, I will go down to the stage and pick one of you to answer. Okay. No one? Really? Florence.
Florian, Florence.
Kern. Okay, Kern, do you have any emergency experience when you play in volleyball? Any your teammate get injured? No?
One time.
Yeah. And
And
how was it? How
I break my ankle.
you break your ankle?
Yes.
And how do you deal with it?
My team members just take me to work.
Okay, so did you win the game? Or it's just a practice game?
Yeah, we have win the game the second.
The second round. That's awesome. Okay, anyone else? Let's get one more to answer. Anyone you like to pick? Justin. Justin, how about your experience of traveling to another country? Anything special event you have been go to?
I get to see on the street, and my little sister saw it, and she yell it, and the scene is go away.
So didn't steal anything of you.
Yes.
Did you report to the captain or any recruit members? No? Why?
Because it doesn't matter.
Because I have too much money.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, and now I will share my own experience about unforgettable. One thing, every time I go back to my hometown, it will rain, and it's not just regular rain, it's very heavy thunder with thunder rain, and one time that even the city even flood everywhere, even under a bridge or on highway. And also there are 2 times I have been encountered with fire emergency, but not at my home, just right next to the street I live in. And it's a little bit too a coincidence that I doubt is that my fault, but we will never know. So this experience bring out to next topic. What are the standard operating procedure for following emergency, which we call SOP when we encounter this thing? Medical emergency, fire, evacuation, gas leak, 3 of this. And first, I want to ask everyone about medical emergency. If let's say Qing Xing suddenly pass out on the floor, and what should we do? What should we do when you encounter emergency medical problems? Charlotte.
Call 119.
Yes, but also what can we do if before the?
Give the patient CPR.
So do you know how to do CPR?
The push is this angle.
What?
Push the chest. Push the patient's chest.
And
blow.
okay. So when we encounter medical emergency, there's it's 3 steps of standard operation. SOP for emergency. First is to check dangers. Is there any things that could harm your patient again? Like when Qing Xing pass out on the floor, did she bump into any chair, or when the ground she lie down with any potential dangerous things could harm her twice? So remove it. And second is responsive to, you have to pat Qing Xing to see is she awareness, and then we call for help. And the following step is a little bit tricky for normal people because we may not know where is AED, how to use AED, and how to do CPR. If accidentally you do CPR, you may break their bones. Yeah, their ribs. Their ribs here. So the point is, if someone pass out, you just go call for help and clear the ground that next to the patient. Okay. The second one, what to do if we encounter a fire emergency? Anyone want to answer? If no, I will continually pick one. Okay, Parker. What to do if we encounter a fire emergency?
like that on the ground because many smoke is easily smell on the top of the floor.
Yes, very good. And also, if the fire is small, what can we do? The one you said is very huge, and what do we do if the fire is small?
Small, maybe I will turn on a turn on the window.
And
Turn on the window and use the fan to let the smoke come out.
so, do you know how to use the extinguish?
Extinguisher.
Yeah, extinguish.
I teach before, but I forgot.
Okay, that's fine. And okay, if we encounter a fire emergency, the the first step that I find on the internet, but it's not very useful. The point is, you have to see how huge the fire is. If the fire is small, you can use the extinguish to put out it right away. But if like Park answer first, he want to go. You need to go out of the room. So, and after you leave in the room, you can close the door in case the smoke keeps spreading or the fire keeps spreading. And the most important thing is also called the 119. And I have another bonus questions for you guys. How many extinguisher out of this room? The clue is extinguishers. How many?
2.
Yes, exactly. One out of this, just right behind this wall, and the other one is on the hallway. Just go down on your right. Okay. The third emergency, gas leak. What to do with gas leak? You have your phone. You can check how do I react with gas leak. Anyone want to answer? Okay, 清新. Go away first. Yes, very correct. And Parker, do you want to answer?
Open the window.
Open the window. Yes, that's also correct. And when we encounter the gas leak, first we have to stop what you are doing, and especially do not turn on or turn off any electricity switch. If this problem is serious, it may lead to explosion. So go outside and call emergency line. Okay. Let's moving on to next session, activity 1. What unforeseen problems could possibly happen in a convention, and come up with some solution to that. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to think about it. anyone want to tell me any problems we might encounter and how to deal with it? Okay, let's start first with what if there's a speaker, producer, vendor, or technician is late or didn't show up in your event, your convention, what to do with it? How about Ruby? Ruby, what to do if your convention, the speaker of your convention didn't show up? You have no idea. Okay, that's fine, because I'm gonna explain to you. Okay. First is to reschedule. Like the example I said, your speaker didn't show up, so you have to reschedule the times your order of, like today you have a lot of speakers, so you can rearrange their order, like move the speaker back to the end if he or she can make up. But if not, today is only one speaker and he's late or he didn't show up, we should use alternatives. Like before the convention, we should always prepare a backup plan, like for backup speaker, producer, technician, so if something emergency happens, you can call the phone, the number on the list, so you can think about what to do next. And also, you should inform your attendees about the speaker is not coming up, or you rearrange the schedule of this event, so they won't be confused. And the fourth, if it's necessary, your attendees are very furious about the mistake, maybe we can offer some discount or special activity for next time. So they won't feel this experience very awful. And question 2, what to do if the weather is bad, like nature disasters? When like recently it's rainy season and also very frequent earthquake. And Chodan, what do you think we can do if we meet this situation?
You mean earthquake?
Yeah, earthquake or typhoon.
Stay home.
You are the employee of this event. You cannot stay at home. You have to do something to fix this.
Prepare some food.
For yourself. Okay, so if today this event or convention happen, let's say next week there could be a typhoon come into Taiwan, so you have to keep your attendees updated about the weather condition and if they're gonna come into the event or not, through emails, line, or any ways you could reach them and keep them know if their date change. And also, what if your attendees is